Now let's check out the Nissan Kicks e-Power. So after a long while, Nissan haven't been launching a new model in Malaysia. Finally, in Climps 2024, Nissan has announced the pricing of the Nissan Kicks e-Power. Okay, surprisingly, it's price tag at below 130,000 ringgit Malaysia. Nissan Kicks is marketed as a B segment crossover, which competes against the Honda HR-V, Proton X50, this kind of segment, okay, crossover SUV. So before I jump into the tour of this car, I would like to explain about the system of the Nissan Kicks. Okay, this is an e-Power. It is considered the first ever e-Power that's introduced by Nissan in Malaysia. So Nissan claims that this is essentially an EV car but with a generator. The engine doesn't directly power the wheels. It is powered by the electric motor, which means that the battery is mounted on the boot, mounted on the floor of this car, and the engine is act as a generator to charge the battery of this car, and the battery sends power to the front electric motor so that it can move the wheel. So it is essentially a EV car but with a 1.2 liter NA engine as a generator. So let's go through the Nissan Kicks car. So if you guys know Nissan, you know that the Nissan Kicks, this outlook and this interior has been launched in other market for a very long time, at least 6 to 7 years, but only now in 2024 Nissan officially bring in the Kicks e-Power. There's only 3 variants of this car offered in Malaysia, one being the base model, the VL. This is the VLT. Dual tone is a top spec, and there's a full spec without the dual tone roof, which is called a VLT. So let's go through the exterior now. So you can see that this follows the Nissan's V-Motion family design language. As you can see, it has a very pronounced V-shaped grille, which is finished in gloss black, which looks very high quality. And the headlight cluster right here is finished in LED, but so sad that it doesn't come with a daytime running light. So this is just a normal LED headlights. And this houses the Nissan Advanced Driver Assist feature, which has adaptive cruise control. And it is finished in a very stunning orange color. And you can see there's a Kicks logo for the headlights. Personally, I think that this exterior looks very handsome, although it has been in other market for a very long time. For the rims right here, it is shot on 17-inch tire, 205/55 R17, finished in a dual tone design, and there's an e-Power badge. And you get gloss black side mirrors, and because this is a dual tone variant, you can see that the roof is finished in a gloss black design. So you get keyless entry for the front doors. And here's the side profile of the Nissan Kicks. The size is more or less the Proton X50 as well as the Honda HR-V segment. And here's the rear look of the Nissan Kicks. From the rear you can see that the design is similar to the previous gen Nissan X-Trail, which is still on sale in Malaysia. The new generation of the Nissan X-Trail hasn't been introduced in Malaysia yet. Right here gets the LED tail lights, e-Power badging, and right here the bumper section follows the body color design. And the top brake light right here, and this is houses the digital inner mirror, which I will show you in the interior shortly. And here a rear spoiler. So now let's get inside the car. Okay, so let's briefly go through the interior. So this is a top spec, the VLT variant with a dual tone roof. So you can see that the interior is finished in the mixture of brown and black leather. If it's a VL variant, it's finished in full black, and the seats are finished in fabrics. Alright, so the doors right here all are in very hard plastic. Okay, expected because this interior has been in other market for a very long time, and this design also present in the Nissan Almera. Right here you get a very small padded leather, finished in brown, automatic only for the driver's side, traction control off, headlight leveling, and the air components right here you can close it. Finish some gloss black highlights. Dashboard all hard plastic. Okay, not surprises because this is a B segment crossover SUV. Steering wheel is finished in a flat bottom design together with the adaptive cruise control. This to set the distance, set your speed, so and so forth. And the meter right here is not fully digital. It has a combination of LCD as well as analog speed. Top speed is 180. Steering wheel we can adjust tilt, telescopic. Okay, very complete. Headlight is finished in auto mode. This is your wiper. It's not finished in auto. And the center screen right here finished in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Physical air conditioning controls. The button feels okay to the touch. You get electronic parking brake with auto hold, some USB ports, and this car can go into full EV by just pressing a button right here. This is your push button start, and this is to switch between your different drive mode. And this is the electronic gear shifter. You just put your foot on the brake and push it down to enter D, push it up to enter R, and P you just press here. And this part right here, very nice that there's a wrap of soft touch leather, so when you rest your leg it won't feel painful. You can see the glove box deep down very fast, so it's not a very elegant touch. Right here you have a storage space, and you can remove the cup holder housing if you don't need it. Okay, you get a very small central armrest wrapped in soft touch, and the seat as well is finished in a combination of leather, and right here you get some stitching. I feel that the seat comfort is rather okay, just that this part right here is a little bit firm. This part right here is finished in soft touch brown leather, and this is the digital inner mirror that I'm talking about. So you can just flip this lever and you will enter a digital inner mirror mode. Because this car is not started, so I can't show you the digital inner mirror, but I'll just insert a picture. And right here you can adjust different kind of setting for the rear view mirror. Yellow light, dimming light. Okay, you get a sun visor with a venting mirror, rear light, complete. Retractable grab handles. So to be honest, the interior design of this car has started to look a bit aging in my opinion, because this car has been in other market for a very long time. But kudos to Nissan Malaysia, still introduce it into Malaysian market so that the consumer can have some option to choose in the B segment market, because this segment has been dominated by Honda HR-V and Proton X50 for quite some time already. So now let's get to the back seats. So when you sit there at back, you can immediately feel you sit higher than the front driver and passenger, because there's a battery system mounted at the floor of the rear passenger. Seat bench is rather short length. You do not get rear aircon vent, instead you get two USB Type A. Seat pocket for front two seats. No central armrest, 3 individual headrests. But visibility is quite good because of the windows right here is rather huge. So I get enough visibility from the back seats. And you get a reading light for the rear as well. Here's the interior. I can slot my feet underneath the front driver seats, which is nice. Legroom is just about enough as a B segment SUV. Of course, the most spacious will be the Honda HR-V. you can't adjust the seat back angle. The only thing that you can do is to fold down the rear seats. The rear seats fold 60-40. Now let's show you the boot space. So to get a touchpad right here, there's no power boot. You can see that it's not full flat, but you still can fold down the rear seats to give you extra space. So down here, you only get simple tire repair kit because this is an EV, so it doesn't have any spare tire and do not have power boot as well. So yeah, 130,000 retail price. What do you think about the Nissan Kicks? Do comment down below and let me know. You get rear disc brakes, which is nice. So this marks my walk around video of the Nissan Kicks e-Power. Be sure to subscribe, like and share my video if you like my walk around series. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.